Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the Xbox Alpha Podcast with my crew. It is really good and always been good, in my opinion, to be an Xbox gamer, man. You know, what I mean, very happy time for us right now. You know, we're celebrating into the new year with games that's going to be coming this holiday season. You know, Ultimate Game Pass is just banging everything out of the water, destroying everything right now in gaming, man. And there's some things that we're going to talk about today with my cast and crew with me, man. And first, I'm going to introduce my brother, Unlimited Productions, man. Unlimited, man. Tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, and as I always say, I have my show, The Unlimited Truth, that comes when the truth is needed, man.
That's
And I'm
right.
always spitting facts and keeping it relaxed. And you know what? This is a nice, chill Saturday, so I can't wait to speak some more facts today, Sega man.
That's what's up, man. It's so good to have our brother Unlimited Productions with us, man, in the Xbox Alpha podcast. Next up, ODT Reaper, brother. How you been, man? And tell the people where they can find you, man.
You can always find me on Xbox Live, exactly how this is spelled. So I'm doing good. I think my 13th year on Xbox Live is actually about to approach.
Oh, right, man.
So
How many years?
Yeah, all
13,
right, man.
13
years you've been on. That's damn good. That's really good.
I hit level 90 on Halo Infinite this week, so
Yes, congrats.
I'm just
Congrats.
chilling right now.
ODT is killing it, man.
Yeah.
You look like a fucking Spartan, brother.
I know.
You're killing it, man.
Design. So but no, now that I feel better, I was like, now I'll just play a couple matches a day and then just be done with it. But I've been having too much fun because we have the Call of Duty season approaching, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
I don't know if I'm ready to play, day in and day out yet, but we'll find out because that's going to be the next thing I do in October. So I was like, yeah, that's going to be kind of fun, just basically grinding all the servers.
Yeah.
But when I can grind the servers, I can have fun. So that's kind of the other idea.
Nice, T, nice, and congrats again with reaching level 90 on Halo, man. That's fantastic.
I'm level 91 now, but
wow.
I'm gonna hit level 92, and then 100 is capped. So once we hit capped for season 2, and I don't have to play again until November,
awesome.
they're gonna wipe my level, but I'm gonna be like, I don't care because I actually finally reached it. So.
Yeah, so I mean, ODT Reaper's living proof. We play games over here. I mean, my man's a 91 on Halo. I mean, he's grinding, man. So, the proof's in the pudding, and he's a 91 right now on Halo. That's fantastic. I'm nowhere even near ODT Reaper at all, but that's just really good to hear, brother. That's
but it's
awesome,
all just about having fun, though. We want to have fun in this
of course.
day and age. We don't want to just grind with nothing, behind it.
Right.
At the end of the day, I like grinding. I like grinding farm games. So I legitly will just hit on a big team battle, and I'll just play that all day long.
Good, man. Good.
Or I'll play a quick play match until I get bored, or until I basically go negative enough times to go back to sleep. So I'll be like, that's fine. But once you basically make me go negative times 2, I'm just gonna go back into my bed and just basically not wake up again. But I hit level 91, so I was like, nah. Once I hit this final last 10 levels, I was like, nah, I'm gonna take it slower now because we don't have to worry about the servers being wiped until November. So if I hit level 100 by September, I'm not gonna have anything to play all through September, all the way into October. So I was like, I'm gonna be like, let's slow down just a tiny little bit. So I was like, no. Once I hit that level, I was happy. But now I'm just cruising. But I love the way that I actually got my form to finally reach.
Yeah.
So now that I'm actually thin again, I'm like, yay.
What's up with you, Rain G4? Thanks for joining, man. My brother Rain sliding through. What's up, man? Welcome to the Alpha Podcast, brother. It's good to see you, my brother Rain. Hope everything's good with you, man. Hope you're playing some great games. And on that note, man, last but not least, my brother DJ Tuckmaster is back again on the Alpha Podcast. Hey, brother, tell the people where they can find you, man.
What's up, fellas? My name is DJ Tuckmaster, the original goddamn pony killer. And I can't stand them. I hope they can't stand me. And let's get the show to rolling. But you can reach me on Xbox, Facebook, Instagram, everything. But now let's get the show to starting. and let's stop this bullshit.
Yeah, and you can also reach him on the Lions Den.
Hey, and the T Reaper, how many years have you been a part of Xbox Live now?
13. It's gonna be 13 this month.
Okay, check it out.
13.
Yeah.
How long has Live been out now?
Oh man, I've been on since it's been out.
Yeah, we're about to hit a decade, aren't we? Yeah, we're about to hit a decade.
Okay, y'all, I'm already at year 19.
I'm around there.
We've had that Xbox Live service since 2004. No.
Yeah.
So I'm in year 19. I'm in year 19
until we hit 2024. But I'll be like, yeah, once we get to the once we get back past the Halo 2 range of Xbox Live era, yeah, we're gonna hit a decade. So
yeah, but I didn't know I was at year 19. I'm at year 19, man.
Yeah, we're around that 19, 20.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I've been on since 2004.
Damn, I said, hell, he's been there for 13.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know it been
that's just my personal gamer tag. My parents' tag has been activated longer because it's one of the original OG tags.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I've been on since
I can just switch back to Lomax, and then Lomax would automatically be my ground level actual tag. But my ground level tag was there from inception. So
yeah.
I made my Odo T Reaper tag later on in life. So I was like, now once I go back to the original tag and see what that number is, I was gonna be like, yeah, this is XYZ, how much I skipped. But I was like, nah, I don't really care because I hit over a decade on my own tag and I'm happy. So that's kind of the idea.
All right, cool. Well, guess what, guys? We'll just get on into it. We don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. Sometimes it's hard to do our podcasts because there's not that much in game, but there's a few big things. One big thing, we're just going to talk about that right now, guys. And Sony, now I want everybody's opinion on it. What's up, Flip the Script, Flip Money in the house? What's up, brother? Sony panics over COD, man. A lot of talk about this. About Sony panicking about Call of Duty. And I want all the brothers on the panel to give their opinion about it. And everybody in the chat, like Flip and Rain, Peltrex, all you guys, man, because I'm hearing a lot of shit about this, man, lately. I've been working, but I'm hearing stuff here and out about them like panicking over this. So let me start with Unlimited Productions, guys. Unlimited. Sony is panicking over a Call of Duty, man. Why do you think that is?
Well, the reason is, and Sony literally said this, they can't make any game as big as Call of Duty.
Yeah,
and it's that damn simple. with all their it's funny with all the review scores, all their developers, all the shit talking, all the sales, all this and that. Sony finally admitted what we've all said. Hell, how many times has someone like Reaper said Sony can't do what Xbox does with the likes of Halo? They really can't do shit compared to what Call of Duty does, and they admitted it. Not only that, Sega man, they've also stated that Call of Duty is an important revenue stream for Sony and PlayStation, and one of their biggest sources of revenue in general, right? For their third parties. Now remember, their best-selling game every year is always Call of Duty. That Call of Duty sells more than every exclusive they have in everything. All right. And not only that, when they start to get the marketing rights and exclusive content on PlayStation first, last generation with the PS4, a lot of people did jump from the 360 to the PS4 because of it. Yeah. Right. So I mean, Sony is panicking because not because Call of Duty's most likely going to remain multi-plat, but they're not going to get the benefits anymore because when Call of Duty 2023 is day one on Game Pass, a lot of people are going to say, I am not paying $70. I'll just go on my Xbox and play it that way, right? So they're going to lose out on them sales, on that revenue from whatever deals when that contract expire, and they know because they said it this week. That's one of their biggest money makers.
Sorry,
it's this Call of Duty deal, and they don't have, even though they now own Bungie, they don't have the talent. They don't have the developers. They don't have any resources to make a game that big. and that is why that they're out there complaining that like and people are like, no, they're not complaining. No. Every other company that was asked was completely fine with it. That's why nobody's talking about what Amazon said about the deal or any other or Ubisoft or anyone else, because all their comments like, cool, yeah, we're cool with Microsoft owning Activision. The only ones who opposed it in any way was Sony. So yes, they are crying about it. But nobody but Sony fans care because hey, at the end of the day, it's just business, and that's how it works. Microsoft had the money to buy Activision, and we as Xbox gamers going to reap the rewards.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. And hey, you heard it from Unlimited, man. I mean, you know what I mean? Now they're, this is what now they're panicking, brother. Now they're panicking, man. They're probably trying to call them off the hook. You know what I mean? They're panicking because, like you said, that's their right now. Isn't it true, Unlimited, that the Call of Duty right now, I believe, honestly, is it's one of their it's probably, is it their big money it's their big money maker right now, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's their best-selling game every year. They make a lot of money because they got exclusive content like maps first and game modes first on PlayStation, and that's why a lot of people jump ship from 360 to the PS4 now PS5. So yeah, it's a huge money maker for them, and they're going to lose out because once those contracts expire, Microsoft isn't going to keep letting Sony get that money. They're just gonna reap the benefits for themselves on a product they own.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Hey, Flip. I think if you want to join us, Flip, I'll have Tuck or T send you an invite. If you want to come on, just let us know in the comment section below, Flip. If you want to come on, man, and chop it up with us, Flip, the script Flip Money, my brother, let me know, man. We'll get you on, brother. On that note, Tuck Master, man, Sony panics over Call of Duty, brother. I mean, what's going on, man? I thought greatness awaits, and shouts out to my brother Poseidon. What's up, brother? Glad you can join us, Poseidon, man. My good brother, man. Thanks for joining us, Poseidon. So what do you think about this, Tuck, man? Why is Sony panicking so much, man, about Call of Duty?
Well, for number one, let me ask you this. When's the last time you seen a commercial on TV talking about greatness awaits? When's the last time you seen a commercial?
I haven't seen zero.
Zero in the last, 3-4 months?
Maybe more.
Maybe more. So their greatness is gone. My deal with Sony is just the fact that, hey, y'all, Unlimited said it himself and just said just as good as they. The money that they're gonna be losing. It's not the fact that they can't compete. They can't compete on that level. They can compete, but just not on that level as losing as much money as they're gonna be losing.
Yeah.
But like I always have said, if you're making that much money from a certain Call of Duty, why are you not putting that money back to make better games for your damn self?
Right.
Is that the reason why you bought Bungie?
So yeah, that is the reason why they bought Bungie.
Huh?
Yep.
That is the reason why they bought Bungie.
Yeah.
Right, so they can try to compete.
They thought
up,
the
Jay?
Team 2 could actually compete with COD.
Right, but you know what, Team Reaper, but the thing about it is, this is what I always have told people in the past. Okay, we talk about Sony supposed to be the what? They supposed to be the leader in gaming. What have they done? What have they done in the last ever since Xbox been assembled?
Well, they had that God of War. God of War took 14 hours and $5, but as I said before, that was just kind of the point.
I mean, but like I'm saying, fellas, I mean, they Sony stuck on their morals for so damn long. Is it that Xbox just caught up with them and they passing their ass up? So no, I don't feel no sympathy for Sony. I don't. Hey, y'all know how I feel about Sony. Y'all know how I feel about Sony as a brand, not just the PlayStation.
Yeah.
As a damn brand.
Yeah.
You too high on your damn TVs. People tell you to bring them down years ago. What happened? You didn't do that shit. That damn sale process that you put in the PS3, that shit did not work. So otherwise, it put your ass in a damn bind. So now that's what you're going to get. You know, I mean, y'all lost money. The last generation, you damn near lost Sony. You damn near lost Sony. So now I don't feel no sympathy for their ass at all. because they're supposed to be the so-called game leaders, the gaming leader, as people say they are, but they're not. Xbox have came, passed them up, and then some.
Yeah.
Cinnabon, Phil Spencer, the Xbox people, the Xbox game, the Xbox community, the true Xbox community like us.
T Reaper got you.
Brand.
Yeah.
So whenever you see like them listen to us, they listen to us.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna start way back from when the first Gears came out, the last Gear that came out. Oh, who made that possible?
Can you send me a text real quick so I can see which number
Phil
you are?
Spencer made that possible to put Gears on the Xbox.
Yeah.
Somebody talked about it. One of the people talked about it years ago that's what they wanted to see us get, and that's just what Phil Spencer did. He brought it to the table.
Yeah.
So there's no explanation why Sony should be in the bind that they are. Like I'm always saying, if you stay too damn stagnant, you get your ass ran over. And that's just what Microsoft, you know what the thing about it, I'm not going to say that Microsoft running them over. They doing the same damn shit they've been doing for years. So this ain't nothing new. And like my boy Hebot said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
You did all that shit back when Sega was trying to make it. You took all the shit away. But now you're getting back now you're gonna get back what's getting to you now.
Yeah.
So I don't got no remorse for their ass at all. I hope their ass go down to the fucking industry. And that is it. All I got to say.
All right, man. You're on fire, brother. That's good, man. That's really good, man.
Hey, no damn sense.
Hey, T, did you talk to
I lost his number, that's why. I don't have his number anymore.
You don't have his number anymore?
Ask Flip if he want me to get him on here.
Yeah, he does.
And Flip, if you want me to get you on here, you got my phone number, right? Text me, and then I will text you
the link. The link.
I'll text you the link.
All right.
Thank you, Tuck.
Hey, Flip, if you can hear us, brother, Tuck is going to get you in here, man. He said just the texting. And it's he said was it Flip Money 1975?
Right tell him I'm going to send my number right now.
All right.
Box.
All right. Hey, Flip, brother, you'll be getting that. You'll be hearing from Tuck, man, to get you in, brother. You'll be hearing from Tuck here in a minute. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's great. What do you think, ODT, brother? What do you think, man? Why is Sony panicking, brother, over Call of Duty?
They're panicking because they don't want their wonderful ponies to be farmed by bots.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think that's what you try to do anyway, so I don't really think it matters. So
I forgot to mention that up too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Then you had the article say that no game can be made that compares to COD. COD is a must-have game, and I'm gonna be like, well, of course it is, because it's a multiplayer phenomenon that actually just cannot actually be beaten. And then that, like years ago when they bought Bungie, that's the exact reason why they did that. I'm like, well, Sony behind Bungie isn't gonna do shit. You can't do that. It's not going to compete with COD. It's not going to compete with Halo. Even if you try to go back to back with Halo, it's not going to work because it's all on Xbox, and you're trying to basically make it a PlayStation, ecosystem, and it's not going to work if you do that. But they bought it anyway, and then you had Destiny 1 come out, you had Destiny 2 come out, and we're still waiting for number 3. But my point would be is that if everybody just loves multiplayer through the green, that's where it's gonna stay. It's not gonna go anywhere. So even if you try to basically buy games at $70, no one's gonna do that. Try doing that is gonna make you go bankrupt right down the street.
Yeah. Then
you just have Game Pass, and all you have to do is just have that one single, wonderful, value, and then you have everything for free. Free. Yeah. Concept is free. So my point would be, I don't want to pay $70 when I can just play it for free. But my point would be, that's the idea.
Hey, let me ask. go ahead, Tuck. What was you gonna say?
Ask Flip is his Xbox on so I can send him my number.
Oh, Rain said Flip is meeting right now with Sean Layton.
You doing what?
He's just. I'm reading my brother Rain. He's crazy, man. I'm reading his post he put. Hey, Flip, if you hear this, if you're on your Xbox right now, Tuck wants to know so he can get this link out to you, brother. So, hey, we're trying to get Flip on. I'm gonna ask you, T Ripper Unlimited, this. When that acquisition is straight through, and they have Call of Duty is with us. What's up, Craig Simmons TV?
Hey, Craig.
Do you think possibly the new COD that's coming out now, or is it going to be the next one? Will be on Game Pass?
Most likely the next one.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be the next one as well. Now, with that said, Matt Booty said that once the deal goes through, they're going to get as many Activision games on Game Pass as possible. So I think that we'll see a just a long list of classic Call of Duty games and other Activision games like Crash Bandicoot 4 and stuff on Game Pass.
Spyro the Dragon.
Through. Yeah, and that's gonna hold us until the new stuff comes.
And some of the Activision games, I guess that fell under the radar will probably be there too, like classics. Like some people forget about. There's a lot of stuff that they have. Activision has. I mean, those are the big ones we always know, like Crash Bandicoot, Call of Duty, Spyro the Dragon, different games like that. You know what I mean? Now they don't own games like I'm probably wrong. Like was it Sly Cooper and all that?
No,
That's not Activision, right?
No, I forgot who made Sly Cooper, but that was a Sony property.
Yeah, it is definitely a Sony property. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know who made it.
Crash Bandit. It's not like Crash Bandicoot where the rights and the ownership properties belong to Activision and soon Microsoft. And let's not forget those Blizzard games coming to Xbox and Game Pass as well.
That's right.
Diablo 4 comes out in 2023. I wouldn't be surprised if that makes it to Game Pass very, very, very quickly after its release.
Oh, hey, our brother Poseidon said Soccer Punch? Sucker Punch?
Oh, Sucker Punch is the one who owns Sly Cooper. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't sure. I sound like it would be an Activision game, but I didn't know who owned them. You know what I mean? Louis Frag, what's up, brother? What's up, Peltrex, man? What's going on, everybody? What's up, man? You glad to have y'all in the chat, man? The Xbox Alpha chat. Glad you guys can make it, man. We're gonna have Tuck probably come on soon, but I got all my brother's opinion about that, man. But before we go to the other thing, guys, guess what I'm hearing? I'm hearing Microsoft is starting to test the Xbox Family Game Pass family plan. What y'all think about that? They're starting to, I guess, run tests on
family
that.
Plan, I knew it, my
And you can't say nothing but good things about that, man.
Yeah.
So that's that's going to be great. I mean, the family plan. What do you guys think like for the family plan for the Xbox Game Pass? What pricing you think it's going to be around?
I think they said like $25 a month.
Yeah, and you could put
I don't even think it'll be that high, Tuck. I think it'll be like the most expensive Netflix price right now at $20.
Yeah.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, and it'd be for like five for a family of 5 or something.
Yeah,
I'd assume.
No, that's going to be good for Xbox too, man. That's going to probably bring in a lot more revenue too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people have been asking for a family plan forever.
Yeah.
So right now, I think it was KTJ Gaming told me, Kenny Jago told me that they're testing it in Ireland, and somewhere else.
I know Ireland for sure. That they test, like you said, they test somewhere else.
Yeah, I think it's one of those South American countries they're also testing it at.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, ain't nowhere in the world you can beat that.
Is there also, guys, I don't know if you heard about it, is there a new Series Elite controller coming out? 3. Series Elite 3?
Oh, is there? I haven't heard that. Okay, yeah, it was Colombia and Ireland, by the way.
Yeah, KTJ Gaming, thank you, brother. It said Columbia, but I was going through. I was watching a couple of guys I watch on YouTube, and I heard things about there's a new Series Elite 3 controller that's going to be coming out. I don't know if it's a rumor. Don't quote me on it, but I heard that there's a Series Elite 3 controller coming out.
They're probably going to be coming out because they come out with one every so often.
Yeah, and I think it's a dope color too. I think they made like all these different colors on it. Like I think it's gray, white, and black or something. Like it's really dope looking. You know what I mean? I don't know how true that it could be a rumor, but I wouldn't put it past Microsoft. Maybe they are working on a Series Elite 3 controller.
Yeah, where did y'all see all this info from?
I was watching Hebot's video. Mind you guys, go check out Hebot's last video. It was very well done about Sony being in trouble. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You know, go check that out, man. It's pretty good. And help your boy out because he's like 20 away from hitting 1K. Our brother Hebot is 20 away from hitting 1K, guys. So if you guys can help my brother get the 1K, I'm pretty sure he would definitely appreciate it. He might even probably do a giveaway or something. I don't know. But he's really trying to hit that 1K, man. So help your brother Hebot out, man. But anyways, Unlimited, I was surfing through the game videos, and there was a one that said that they're working on a Series Elite 3. It actually showed it. And I don't know if it's some guy that made up a controller or whatever, but he said that there was supposed to be a Series Elite 3 that they're working on. Or it'll be coming out soon, but don't take my word for it, guys. It could be a rumor. Maybe the guy made this up, whatever. But that would be really cool if that's happening. I can't see Microsoft not doing another one. I can see them doing another one.
Agreed. Yeah, because the Series 2 is still have the Xbox One design, so the new one would have the Series X controller.
Right. And that would be dope. People that as soon as that comes out, it'll probably be sold out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get the Elite 2 for now I think it's like $135 on the store.
Oh, I might have to pick one up then at that price because I've never seen it that cheap.
I think it's $135 Unlimited. If you look on your Series X in the store in hardware, I think it's on sale for $135. I could be wrong. Could be $145, but I think it's $135.
What is that? What control you mean? Controller 2?
Yeah, I think it's on sale for $135 right now.
Let me see. I'm already here.
That's what I think it is. KT Jamin said Columbia. Rain G4 said the Elite 3 will be shatterproof. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Channel. What's up, brother? What's going on, Channel? Channel made it in the building. Dang, I'm late. How's everybody? We're good, man.
$179.99.
What does it say?
$179.99.
Does it say it's on sale?
No, it's not on sale.
It doesn't say like okay. All right. When I seen it before, Unlimited, it had the little, the little yellow price tag where it has a sell tag on it, like the little yellow. It had that on it, and I believe it said $135.
Oh, okay.
So I'll wait. I'll wait again, and maybe there's Flip right there. Flip just joined us, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
There we go.
What's up, Flip?
Yo, y'all fellas hear me?
Yo, what's up, Flip?
What's good, fellas?
Flip the Script Money in the house from Intro Media Gaming. What's up, brother?
Ain't nothing, man.
Hey, man.
Happy and thankful that y'all brought me on here, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Flip, man, give us your knowledge, man. Why is Sony panicking over Call of Duty, brother? What's going on over there, man? They're getting poop butt over there. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, listen, it's no secret about the fuckery that Sony does. How Sony like to razzle-dazzle and comes up with excuses and stuff for them to win. This was coming. It was coming.
Yep.
And I believe one of the fellas on here had said it too. It's not even the fact that Microsoft not taking it away from Sony. Sony is just mad because they know that their player base is going to leave.
Right.
That's the only game that they have on their console that makes money like that for them. And so you taking away that from them, everybody knows there's no secret. Wherever a big fan base of a particular game is going to shift. I believe one of y'all thought, trying to remember which one of y'all had said it.
Was it unlimited?
You know, yeah, I think it was limited. Like, once this go back to Microsoft, I mean, once Microsoft just acquired, go through or whatever, and they own them, man, our fan base is just going to shift. It's going to go back to the Xbox.
Yeah, yeah.
Microsoft, at this point, it doesn't matter if Microsoft was to make it exclusive or not. They're going to leave. And Sony knows it. So Sony is doing this little temper tantrum, whining and stuff to try to make fan base, to make enough noise, to get them to make enough noise to say this is unacceptable. This is wrong. Microsoft, you're bad. That's what that's about. They're trying to make Microsoft look bad for what they're doing. Everyone on here and everybody in the comment section know, if Sony would have did this, oh Lord, here go my little. If Sony, everybody know this. Tia, come get her. Everybody know if Sony, if it was Sony, Sony would have did that. They would have made that game exclusive. They wouldn't have cared. They would not care.
Definitely.
And I don't understand. And I understand what's all the records about. Because Sony would have did it. They would have well, I don't care. That's Microsoft's fault. They can't compete. What about all the jabs they've been giving at us on last generation? They was even throwing little jabs on the 360 area. They threw jabs in the OG Xbox area. People act like they don't remember. This is not nothing new that Sony do. It's not. They always throw little jabs and stuff at Microsoft. They always do that. And I don't understand why people act like this is new. They always been crying wolf. Well, this is not acceptable. This is not right. But you've been doing this to Microsoft for the longest.
Yeah.
How is it not right? You always did this to Microsoft. So when Microsoft do some power move, now y'all crying.
It's true.
Come on. How you gonna cry? And let's just keep it real. That's PR talk that Microsoft is doing. This little girl is keep following me. Kira, get your sister. This is my shadow, man.
Cody.
but y'all know that. We already know that. That's what Sony do. They playing the victim card right now. We a victim. They keep doing this to us. What?
You got that right. You got that right.
Yeah, but PlayStation is just a victim of their own business model.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're walking into.
Yep, and Rain G4 says, basically what Flip is saying is that Sony PlayStation exclusives can't save them.
Hey, dog, that was probably the best comment yet, man. That was
Rain, you're coming with that smoke. Rain be coming with the smoke, bro.
Yeah, holy shit. Hey, but hey, let me pick back off what Flip just said, man.
All
Sony,
right.
So why does Sony? People act like we don't know the fact that Sony was going to pay for Starfield to be off Xbox before Xbox bought Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
So Sony paying for Final Fantasy to be off Xbox, and they don't own Square Enix and all this stuff. So cry me a river, Sony, when Microsoft does whatever they want with what they own. Personally, if I was Phil, but whenever them contracts expire, I'm making Call of Duty exclusive.
Yep.
That's me personally.
Yep. And that could, and unlimited, that could possibly happen, dude.
Yep. Oh, easily. Because look, people, I don't suffer from short-term memory. I remember this is the same discussion we had before the Bethesda deal was official. And then what did they do on that first show? Once it was official, they did a show. When Phil and them were sitting in the booth, and he said that these games are going to be exclusive from Bethesda. I will not be surprised if he says the same thing about these Activision games.
Thank you, Unlimited. Thank you. I'm PR talk is listen here. I have realized something. Whoever Phil got him writing this and this, so forth, whatever, on the side, them little cue card he got, they PR talk is on point. They know what to say. They know what to do. I'm listening here. Me personally, I could be wrong, but me personally, I think they doing this so this deal can go through smoothly. Because I've been keeping up on them in this deal. Microsoft said, "Go ahead. You can go ahead and look into this. You can go ahead and listen to this. Go ahead. Everything that they've been asking or people been complaining about, Microsoft will go ahead and look into it." My thing is this. Let's be fair. You rather let this Sony rather let this company go belly up. They rather let this company go under than to let Microsoft get Activision Blizzard to fix the problem that's going on. They came to Microsoft. It ain't Microsoft like, well, listen here. You ever thought? No, they came to Microsoft.
Yep.
You mad because they came to Microsoft?
Yeah.
Y'all don't got the money. Sony money is funny.
Very funny.
Yep, and and then our brother, he's right. Lewis Frog, what's up, brother? He said that once COD hits Game Pass, it's over for them. Yeah, I mean, so man.
I mean, what person outside of the diehard Sony fan, what person is realistically going to pay $70 for Call of Duty when you could just download it to your Xbox if you're already on Game Pass? I just can't see. I can't see nobody within any reason doing that.
Listen here. Hold on. Listen here, Unlimited. You gonna stay out of my goddamn head. You gonna stop that. I don't know which craft you doing, but you gonna stay out of my goddamn head. Because I've been saying, but which I've been saying, yo, you are right. Listen here. I'm not about to pay $70 for a game when I can get it on Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's really what Sony afraid of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man. Hey, by the way, I forgot to mention this. You know, Sony admitted another thing. Microsoft got the subscription market on lock. They said they got 60 to 70% of the subscription market down as of now.
Yeah.
So and they said something like it'll take years for them to even compete with Game Pass. So we found out a lot of truth this week. And a lot of stuff that we've said and known, but to hear it from Sony officially is just justice. You know, the fact that they can't subscriptions are sustainable, right? I don't know if you guys remember that nonsense from a couple of years ago. It turns out the subscription model is sustainable. It turns out Call of Duty multiplats are important than first party. Just funny how that works out.
That's right. And then our boy Chan, man, he said they got Killzone though, right?
Well,
Oh, that's messed up, yo. He being real dirty. He being real dirty right there. He being real dirty.
shit. I mean, that game right there was supposed to be what killer back then.
Of course it does, but that's because all the servers are kill zones.
Shit.
So let's think about this. Think about this.
Yeah.
I don't know what Call of Duty is using now, peer to peer or whatever, but think about it. A more stable online, better graphics, more story, because Microsoft is not going to force them to bring it out every year. And Sony getting the same treatment, but they're just not getting better framing. They got that, as Mr. 100 like to say, that fake 4K that they got, that fake AK. I don't know where the AK come from. I'm still confused on that one. Like how are they able to do an AK when they just learned how to do 1440p, which is weird.
That's a shame.
A lot of that is crazy, but I can't see as a Sony guy. I put myself as a Sony guy. I cannot see myself continuing playing on a PlayStation when I know the Milk and Honey is right there. I can't. Right. I cannot do it if I was a Sony guy. I can't. Let me make sure I say if I was. I don't want Tuckmaster to kick me off his friend list. Because we know Tuckmaster hate Sony, boy.
Yeah,
but
boy.
I just can't see it. I just can't see it.
Hey man, breaking news. Rain G4 said Sony made IGN an exclusive.
Oh snap!
Fellas.
Yeah.
Now this how I put it. Sony came out with that 32-inch monitor, gaming monitor, not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I know it ain't silver shit. Okay. You can get a 32-inch monitor for a damn good price these days, for a real good price. It's like This 32 inch monitor I got here at the house. Well, I got this one from my nephew, 45, but you can buy but the one that I got in the house, you can buy it for like 150. I mean, like they got them for like now for like $200.
Yeah.
I mean, now if you look at, this is where I beg the belief in Sony, and that's really why I don't own nothing of them in my house. I don't own shit of them in their house. As of 3 days ago, I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing I had in this house was a sound system. And that was a little sound system, but I got rid of that shit 2 days ago.
Damn, Tuck not playing.
Hey,
so
man.
Right now,
Tuck not playing. Yo, Tuck is not playing.
I do not like what Sony has to offer. Whatever you can turn around and go up there and buy a damn TV. Samsung, LG. TC,
That's what I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever you can buy a TV for less than what Sony got to offer, and they got the same damn bells and whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all. I mean, people been telling Sony this shit for years. But no, they don't want to get off their high horse. So whatever is happening to them, they deserve it. And
you know what? Let's talk what Flip brought up, man. This is crazy. Hey, Flip, man, I don't understand it either, Unlimited and everybody on the panel family. How is it that they're just doing 1440p? I don't understand. This is like new. This is the next gen, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're just doing this shit now. They should have been doing this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's mind-boggling. Flip. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. Come on. What are they doing over there, bro?
It's mind-boggling. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Damn.
That's crazy. You know what? I didn't know 1440p was relevant like that. Was as Major Nelson said, watching his podcast or whatever.
Yeah.
He said, it's amazing that 1440p people like it.
Yeah.
You didn't even know that it was going to be like that. You like people like they accept 1440p to upscale, which I'm gonna give it the 100 again. Microsoft had the best upscaling chip. For those who don't know that's going on out there, that
they accept 40 FPS and not 60 FPS.
Listen. Hey man, listen, you got me right there, TV.
Same thing, right? Same thing.
Right. That I don't get it. I don't understand that. I'm confused with that, yo. I'm still mind-boggling with that 1440p. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Like, I don't understand that.
Yo, man, and then Smitty Smith, that's good, man. He says Sony literally priced themselves out of the market. $70 games. The ponies do not buy their first-party games, and Sony is trolling dollars in
debt
and continue. Yeah, bro. I'm counting. I mean, yeah. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's kind of funny right now in gaming, man. I mean, Sony's not gonna. They're just, in my opinion, man. They got a long way to go, bro. I don't think they can catch up. I just don't think they can do it, man. You know what I mean? I don't think they can do it, bro. I mean,
hey, say it, man. You heard the old story? Don't poke the bear.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They
don't
just.
Poke the bear, huh?
The thing is, Tuck, we all know that. I don't know why. It's just funny to me. It's just funny how, damn, look at that, boy. I tell you, well, what is Sony? Sony, that old saying, I can't even think of how that shit goes, but how they fell.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, thank you. Yo, that's crazy, yo. I think Tuckmaster said it earlier too with the with that cell processor. That was bullshit. 3D. We was talking to one of the one of the homies on Xbox Live about he was talking about that 3D. I said Sony lost a lot of money on that 3D.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was making up excuses and stuff. I'm like, no, they lost money because no one was buying it.
Yeah. That's another thing, Flip and Unlimited guys, and tell me your opinion. Do you think the new VR is going to do anything for them over there, or
Oh,
no?
hell no. No. Sega man. The PlayStation 4 apparently has over 110 million consoles sold, and VR sold 5 million.
Yeah.
VR 2 ain't gonna do shit.
Really?
Yeah,
5 million?
5 million.
5 million. That's all. But you know what? Unlimited. You know what? This is my prediction. I don't even think it's gonna come out. I don't even think it's gonna come out. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. With this financial report that came back, how can they do it? I mean, you losing 27% of your gaming market, 37% overall.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why the hell should you even bring out the VR? The VR ain't gonna make you no money.
They
It's not
invested.
make you any money, and it, like you said, 5 million.
5 million. I'll tell you why. Because they invested so much money into VR 2 that they figure they got to make something back.
Yeah.
But it's going to be the same as VR 1. It's just going to be seen as the gimmick people don't want, and it's just going to fail like the first one.
I mean, what did Phil Spencer say? He said a while back, when they asked him about the VR, he said we don't have no interest in VR right now.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that it's just a gimmick. I mean, in so many words is what he said.
Well, you know what, brothers? If I want a VR, I mean, I'm going to do like my son got an Oculus. I'd get an Oculus Rift. You know what I mean? If I want to do VR, I want to get into VR gaming and experiences. I'm going to get the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go get no PlayStation VR, man, because that's not the real deal. That Oculus Rift, that's the real deal. You know what I mean?
And,
I'd rather invest in that.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but with the VR, don't you need the console anyways to run it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not like Oculus where you could just buy the headset or whatever tech comes with it.
Yeah.
And boom, set up whatever you need. And
Don't you need power to run that?
I mean, but
I'm just asking a question. For real, don't you need power to run that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, are they supposed to be the power of the gaming world?
That's long gone now. That's long gone now, Tuck. I mean, it's just
long gone.
It's long gone now, man. I mean, they'll come up with something else, man. Like, ain't we getting one of their? What's that game that they're playing over there that's popular? Ain't we getting that over here on Game Pass? What's it called? Stray Cats with Hucklebuck or some shit?
Shit, that man.
I'm trying to think what you said. You said
Straight
damn it.
I think it's called Stray Cats, starring Hucklebuck.
Yeah, Stray Cat Hucklebucks.
Some shit, man. I don't know, but I know they're playing it over
there. I get what yo thinking about killing me. I'm only trying not to laugh.
that man say buck.
I heard it's like I don't know, it's like fire to them over there. But I heard ain't Xbox getting that?
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the little cat game with the robots or something?
Yeah.
I ain't for that shit.
Yeah, that's supposed to come over here. That's supposed to come over to Xbox.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Where's Sony exclusives at?
Yeah, right.
Ain't that what they've been saying to us? The thing about this, yo, I was saying this to 100 last night, and I was telling him, I said, yo, what if Bethesda and whatever that deal that the game that Sony had that was coming on Bethesda, right? I forget what it's called. The game that they had got that they were playing for like a year. What if that deal would have never went through, and Sony never got that game? That game would have been only on the Xbox.
Oh, a good point, Flip. Because if Microsoft got Bethesda just a few months earlier, that deal would have never been finalized or happened, and they really wouldn't have nothing to play. Because them games are going to come to Game Pass eventually, anyways.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, I take my hat off to Microsoft. Not because they're a gentleman and a scholar. They really did honor that agreement. That's the crazy thing. When and every rights It wouldn't have hurt them. They could have just listen here. We reimburse Sony for whatever it is that they pay for to get this game a year or two or whatever, and we're like, fuck that. I'm taking this game back.
Yeah,
That have to
the
that
legal.
have to speak for something.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do it out of the kindness of their heart. They did it because they didn't want to deal with the legal ramifications. That's really it. Because if they would have canceled the because those deals were, it's not like the Starfield deal where it wasn't signed in paper. Microsoft
Right.
owns Starfield and Bethesda. They could do whatever they want. These are deals that were already done, already signed, already documented and legalized, and they figure, you know what, just follow through. Doesn't make sense to deal with being sued
Right.
by Sony for breach of contract. Let that shit drag in court, and it's, they don't want to deal with that PR headache either, because you know, Flip, if Sony was suing Microsoft due to breach of contract, you know the gaming world would take Sony's side and be like, look at Microsoft, they're being greedy and all this other stupid shit. So
Yeah.
so it wasn't out the kindness of their heart. It was just, it's not, the legal ramifications just aren't worth it.
Yeah, but if it was Sony, they would have did it.
Yeah.
And then they would have been then they would have been
Yeah, but that's because they're Sony.
yeah, and they would have been they would have been in hell because then they have Sony versus Microsoft lawyers. Come on now, you know what I'm
You know
saying?
the funny thing about it though?
Look at the Bungie deal. They let Bungie keep their games multiplat because again, you don't want to fight a Microsoft level company's lawyers. That'll just be insanity.
Listen, you know what? Maybe Microsoft, if Microsoft would have did that, renege on that deal, maybe Sony would have had somebody to make some more exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that, Flip. I don't know. I ain't giving Sony credit because of this, man. So Sony just they showed their hand already, and Sony's the type of company, if they don't have nothing to show, they won't show it. That's why they don't release the sales of the Horizon 2 or GTA 7. Notice they said first party, right? They try to trick everybody in combining all their first party sales, which includes games already released, like The Last of Us 2 and Ghost, whatever that Ghost game was called.
Ghost of
Tsushima. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. So when Sony sells like 10 million, they'll say it straight up. Hey, Horizon 2 sold 10 million, but notice they didn't do that. Notice they combined all their sales into one. Yeah.
Man, that's a good point.
Didn't sell. Them games didn't
That's a real good point.
Yeah, them games didn't sell for shit like they think they do. You know, so Sony's a pretty transparent company in their actions, not really in what they say. So once you learn their schemes, you pick up on how they work.
Shit. I don't know what to say, but Sony sometimes, man. That
But your schemes is,
I always say this. You know what? What can Sony do now? There's nothing that they can do now. Nothing.
Yeah. Hey, Flip.
Nothing.
Let's go on to the next thing, man. I'm hearing that Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation, their version of Game Pass, I'm hearing is actually going down, and the Xbox Game Pass is going up. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I guess that's just not a good deal they got over there. Their tiers they have, it just doesn't sound good, does it, Flip? I mean, all those tiers you have of your so-called answer to Game Pass, it's not appealing. It doesn't sound good. Plus, you don't get day and date. They're exclusives over there. You're not going to get fucking the new God of War over there. You know what I mean? They want you to pay that $70. You know what I'm saying?
But it's I don't know why they don't do. I'm sitting here trying to rationalize with this. Like, is it because if they do put it in there, they already know, as we always say, they gamers don't play they.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
You know what the problem is? Sony, I said this, and me, Rain, and them was all in the party talking about this the other night. Sony need to get games that have replay value. They need to.
But none of the single player have replay value. It's all one and done experiences.
But I don't TV. But I don't. They have to come up with something for their fans to want to keep playing it. Because listen here, this is the funny thing that I said. I said It's funny how they talk about us in our games and stuff. Y'all don't have no new IP game. Y'all still playing Forza, Gears of War, Halo, blah blah blah. But it's sad when you have a game. This game, okay, Halo been out what damn near fucking 20 years. It's sad when you have a game that been out for that long and it had more replay value than your single player game than any game Sony have. Any
Yeah.
game Sony have, it don't have no replay value. So that same game that you're laughing at and you cracking jokes about is the same game that's making Microsoft money. So why would they cut that and that game is making them money? And you got to keep trying to make up these so-called movies game that bring like I don't. What happened to downloadable content adding on story mode with their game?
Yeah.
They don't even do that. How is that possible? Why aren't you not giving people more content for these these so-called movie story games that you have? I don't understand that.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. They just,
Well, hey, Flip, you know what? I'm going to add to all of that, okay? I mean, I play like this, y'all. I got home Wednesday. I got home early Wednesday. And I just put Gears of War 5, Gears of War 5 in just to see, and I didn't mess with the single player because I'm already through with the single player already and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I always told myself, once I'm doing a single player, I'm not going back to it. Okay, and that's what I always try to tell these Sony fans. Once you go to a single player, once you get through with it, what is there more to play? There's nothing else to play at all.
They know that.
So I went on there and just put on the online of the Halo. Of Gears of War 5. Dude, I had a blast. I played Halo. I played Gears of War for like 3 hours that day.
Yeah, but they could just use the Spartacus thing and make it $70. Okay, like it's not that complicatedly hard. Like I wish Sony would have an IQ, but they don't, and it's just kind of annoying. Like,
damn, that's messed up. That's a little bad. That's bad right there. That's bad.
That's bad, man.
Don't know how to do that.
I mean, I actually enjoy Gears of War 5 for 3 hours. Just playing the multiplayer, man.
Yeah.
And this is what we always try to say. The multiplayer is what keeping.
Yeah, fact.
It's making Microsoft money.
Hey, look, brothers, look at
go around, and I agree with that.
Look at Sea of Thieves. They're bringing out more DLC.
Shit, I mean, these games are bringing out DLC like the Yang Yang and the NA. And you think they threw it that? You wait till the Halo Season 3 come out.
Hey, Sigma man. Sea of 3 was supposed to be a flop. Remember that?
Know. Yeah. I know.
Sea of Thieves was a flop.
Big time flop.
It has no games. But if it has no games, how on earth am I actually still making more money? And how on earth are your games basically still outdoing Sony?
That's true. That's facts.
That's facts.
But they're all multiplayer games, so moot point.
You know what T Reaper doing right now? He making Sony and them have emotional damage.
I mean, it wasn't really that hard to have emotional damage in a 14-hour speed run, man. I'm sorry, that was just easy. I do agree. The ponies knew I was gonna beat it before them, and they got massively mad. But I was like, no, bro, I'm just gonna speed run this and never play it again. But my point would be is I still beat it before everybody on Earth. I don't really care.
You put the lead the mule to the water. Ain't even drinking.
Well, the Morgan's right down the street. I don't really have to walk very far. I like
right, and that's funny though. Sony don't have to go so far. This is. I'm just telling you, man. It's stuck in my head. I don't see nothing that Sony can do. I don't.
Yeah, but and then the season 3 for Halo comes out in November. But my point would be is that if I'm already level 90 right now, and I just have 10 more levels to go. What happens when I hit level 100 in September and I have an entire month to basically do whatever the hell I want for free?
Yeah.
So it's like,
well, right. Flip, you can attest to this. And T, when season 2 came out, right? Why you had people like complaining about when that came out. The maps are not as big or whatever. They were. What's the big deal? You get more content, right? And you got all
Right.
these motherfuckers on here complaining all the fucking time, man. I mean, you got more content. What the fuck do you
I'm gonna
want,
argue
man?
you're complaining because you suck at it. I'm
You know
just
what I
going
mean?
to argue that. That's
Making
just kinda how that
videos
works.
about it, you know?
I feel like the older generation your gamers, like they can't keep up with the speed of the new games, so they basically want to whine and complain. If you whine and complain, that's fine. But my point would be is that there's still other like little tiny little pans that will just kick your ass, and then you'll basically just rage quit off the server.
And I can see that.
But that was kind of cool because now on my Halo days, I get to play with 343 people, so I get to play with devs. So that's actually kind of fun. So when I actually get to play with pros and pros actually kick my ass, and I'll basically go like 2-15. Like I know that I'm getting my ass kicked, and I actually can go back to sleep.
So Unlimited, man, how is Sony doing financially? I heard they're doing pretty bad, bro.
Man,
I heard
Sony.
they're doing bad, man.
So, man, Sony ain't shit, man. Look, the PlayStation had what 37% less profit, 26% less in software sales, 2% less in revenue.
Yep.
They didn't meet their expectations on PlayStation 5 sales. They saying that current amount is 21 million. And here's the crazy part, Sega man. Apparently, they told people in their report that they still expect to sell 80 million PlayStation 5s by the end of March 2023. Now that's 7 fucking months away. They are not selling 60 million consoles in the next 7 months.
Not
Thank
even
you.
close.
I don't even know why they put that out there in the first place.
That's called gaslighting, I believe, is what you call that.
Yeah.
Was that Reaper?
I believe that's called gaslighting
How?
for Sony, saying
Oh.
they're going to do something that they're going to do, but they're obviously not going to do it.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
man. There is no way in hell they're going to sell 60 million PlayStations in the next 7 months and then say they got 80
Unless
million.
it's unless you could do it with Ragnarok. If you do it with Ragnarok, that's understandable.
But that's look, man. What God of War is not even $1 billion franchise, a Reaper. So
yeah, no.
what?
They'll
Tells
sell
anybody that
millions,
God
it
of
won't
War is
go
gonna
billions.
be 70? God of War, it took them like 4 years to sell 20 million copies, and that's with discounts and bundled with the PlayStation 4 and everything in between, right? So they God of War ain't gonna push units. They got 0 games that's gonna push units like that because only 10% of their market are buying exclusives at most.
Yeah. I think Gran Turismo is their biggest selling game ever. You remember back in the day that.
And Gran Turismo flopped harder than Ric Flair in a wrestling match.
Oh, boy.
You know what's funny though? I hear y'all say Gran Turismo, but sometimes I think a lot of Xbox getting infected because the last time I checked, I looked it up. There's no such thing as Gran Turismo. It's an illusion.
Oh, here we go. We got the Professor
It goes-
here.
It was an illusion, and that game never came out.
Yeah.
That's true.
What up, Hebot?
What up, Hebot?
Hey, what's up, Hebot?
Hebot was good.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Hebot, my brother. Glad you can join us, man.
Oh, barely.
Yeah, he's
Barely.
out there. He's out there working, man. In and out. You know,
This
helping
fucking
doing
piece
shit, man.
fucking got me annoyed already. Why this
Yeah.
motherfucker?
I want to ask everybody on this panel. I want to ask everybody on the panel before he even say a word. I want to ask everybody on the panel.
Mhm.
Why is it? And this might be me thinking about being stupid or not, but why is it? Okay, Horizon Forbidden West been out for what? 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
And that Gran Turismo been out for how long? 6-7 months. Why is it not on their Game Pass? That game is not making any money as it is right now. It's not making no money.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, I know they have it on sale, but is it really on? I mean, I didn't even check that. I mean, I'm not really
Because they're too busy bundling it in the console so they can make it seem like they sold more units.
Also, that's what they're doing. They bundling, huh?
And that's why.
Shit.
Didn't you see how Ryzen sales went up after they bundled it and they're acting as if it's sold on its own.
Yeah.
It is comedy.
Well,
It ain't
brother,
selling shit.
Brother
Unlimited
Ebot.
knows. Ain't seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that he bought?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I didn't.
How is everyone? How is my familia?
Hey,
Mi
everything.
familia, how están?
Yeah, hey, everything good.
Yeah, let's
I
go to
just didn't hear
somebody
what you
else.
were saying a minute ago.
What was that?
I said I didn't hear what you were saying a minute ago.
Hold on, let me lower the AC a little bit because all I hear is the fucking blower in my ear. Go ahead. What you said, Unlimited?
Oh, I said I didn't hear what you said a minute ago.
Oh, I said that because they haven't put it on the pass yet because they're too busy bundling it up with the PS5s to make it seem like the system is selling. Look on the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, brother Hebot.
Oh my God!
Man.
Thank you so much in the chat room. All that, so much love in the chat room. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm here. I'm
hey,
back.
Man, your last video was great, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say
thank
that.
you, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I get to give you
go
credit
check
on
it
that
out.
one. That was
Hey.
a good part, man.
Help my
I
brother
appreciate
Hebot
it, guys.
out,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Hey,
Huh?
Help
Hey,
Hebot out.
Hebot. Hey, Hebot.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
to get my Hebot. I had to get my Hebot on real quick.
Guess what?
I had to get my Hebot on real quick,
See
cause
what
my
I'm
daughter.
saying?
I had to get my Hebot on real quick, cause my daughter keep
Yeah,
following me,
you got your
man.
Hebot on. All you
Yeah,
need is the Hebot towel and the Hebot t-shirt.
yeah.
That's it.
I had to,
I
man. My daughter
said
kept
all you
following me,
need.
man.
Yeah, Flip. You know what you need now is the Hebot t-shirt and the
Oh,
Hebot towel. So I'm gonna make sure I make some and I'm gonna send it to you.
all
Okay?
right, bet.
Courtesy of me.
Bet.
What's going on, brother Flip? How are you, brother?
Hey, that man. I'm good. You?
He pulled out in his vehicle. That shit is hysterical. Yeah, it's hot in here, man. I'm dying. My compressor, I think, is shot. So the air conditioner is not working enough. Not throwing enough fucking cold air. I'm like,
Oh,
I hate it. I hate it.
It's summer.
How hot is it there, Hebot?
Huh? Well, earlier and was like 103.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hot.
it was nasty. It was like, well, that's what it said on the car. It was like 103. I was like, God dang it.
Yeah, it's
Let me
hot.
stay home.
It's hot over here, boy. Y'all want
Oh
to come
yeah.
over this?
Oh yeah.
Over here in this
Yeah.
coast, it's hot. It's
Oh
hot.
yeah. You should be
It's
feeling the
real
same heat
humid.
I'm feeling, Flip.
Yeah, I know. I'm
You-
like, man.
And naughty. It's so naughty. I hate it. So naughty.
Hey, brother Hebot.
Yes.
You did a great video the other day. A lot of the brothers seen
Thank
it.
you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
It was some fantastic work, man, and it was speaking truth to facts, man. But I got to ask you for the show, man, if you can recap a little bit. In your opinion, brother, why is Sony panicking, brother, over Call of Duty, man? What's the debacle about that?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not even panicking. It's because they're under a new regime with new management, and people like Jim Ryan, even though people may not like him, Jim Ryan's not stupid. He knows what the deal is.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? He understands he understands the value of making money. He's always been that way because he's been a businessman before anything else, right? He's more like he's more like the Don Matrix for PlayStation, right? At the moment, right? He's more about the business. He knows that they need money. They're hemorrhaging on the movie side division. They're hemorrhaging on, the insurance side because they do insurance in other places as well.
True.
And they're also hemorrhaging, huh?
I was saying true.
Yeah. And then they're also hemorrhaging now with the situation with money because despite what they want you to believe that all their first party studios or IPs sell like 40 million units when we all know that's after they bundle them, after they're $10, $15, and even $5 in the bargain bin, that people keep buying them. And the reason why they can tack them onto the tally and count them is because they sell mainly physical medium. When Microsoft bundles games with consoles, if you notice, most of the time is digital. And the reason for that is because they can't really count those sales, right? But Sony, what they do is, and plus it's more accessible and easier. It's a cheaper way of giving you a game without having the cost, What Sony does is they put the cost in within when you pay for it. Instead of paying 500, you're paying 559. Give you the game, and then try to act like if the game was sold separately when it really wasn't. You understand? It was given out for free. So, and they count it because it's physical. You understand? But the game still could have been. We all know if Last of Us 1, for example, if that game sold, right, 30 million according to their numbers, right? Last of Us 1 came out on the PS3. We're talking about 2 generations ago. Almost 3, right?
Yeah.
So how are you going to say so 30 million and act as if it's now when that's lifetime? You're counting numbers still from PS3. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that really is not the numbers you can count. What they can count is if when they release the remaster now, if that remaster sells 30 million units, then it sold 30 million units. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because it just came out with the remaster and people went out and bought it in droves. That's different. But that's that game that they play that people keep falling for and actually think that it's real. Like Gran Turismo. Oh, it sold 81 million lifetime. Yeah, but when the last Gran Turismo came, like the last one we had from this year came out, how many units did it sell? It must have been much because they haven't even talked about sales. And as well as everybody in this panel and people in the chat that have been following Sony forever, when they sell well, right, they make sure they make it a public service announcement.
Yeah.
We sold 40 million units in 24 hours. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they do. Sony has been tight-lipped about Horizon sales, Returnal sales, and even sales for Gran Turismo 7. And the only reason we found out the Returnal sales is because the developer themselves came out and said that it only sold 536,000 units, which is shit. If they're so-called a 110 million, well, no, because Returnal is only on PS5. Okay, I take that back. If they're so-called 25 million console strong sold, right? Or shit, and they only sold 565,000 units, that's not even a percent of the consoles they sold. So again, like Unlimited said many times, the numbers don't match the profits. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So this time around, they know they're in big time trouble because Microsoft owning Activision creates a couple of things. Number one, you're no longer going to have the advantage of having the DLCs first or the advantage of people playing on your console first because the shit is going to be on Game Pass, right? And no one's going to go out and buy a Call of Duty game that they're already exhausted of buying, not knowing if it's actually going to be good or not, for $70 before playing it on Game Pass. That's just not going to happen. They're going to play it on Game Pass first. If they feel the game is worthy, they'll go out and purchase it. With the exception of the actual freakazoids, or not freakazoids, but the super fanboys of the series, that's all they play. Because like I mentioned in my video, I have 2 friends that I know personally, and I can get them on camera to speak, even, named Josh and Angel, that's all they buy all year. Call of Duty, they beat the campaign and play the multiplayer all year round until the next one comes out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what they do. They've been doing this for the last 12 years since Call of Duty started coming out every single year, right? So that revenue stream is what makes Sony the most money. The multi-plat and Unlimited, Sega Man, Tuck, T-Reaper, even Flip. How many times we said that multi-plat sell more than actual exclusives this time around?
They do.
This is why, okay, excuse me for cutting you guys off, but this is why Phil Spencer said in the beginning of the generation, and people try to cut his head off for it, that exclusives do not sell the way they used to anymore. This is why he said that.
Yeah.
And people took it as, you're fucking stupid, you're crazy. All the PS5 and PS4 games sell like hotcakes. Really? Yet we just found out that they've had the lowest sales in the history of their fucking goddamn company just this last quarter.
Yeah.
36%. Huh? That means they're not even selling games right now in this very moment. Why? Because they don't have enough PS5 games that warrant the purchase of the console. People don't want games that they can play on PS4. There's no
And,
reason for it.
and they'll never have them games because Sony just makes one genre.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. They're too focused on heavy narrative-driven games. That's why Jim Ryan said we're going to start doing pay-as-you-service games. That's why we're going to start doing more online service games. That's why they hired and acquired Jade Raymond's new studio or Bungie with the deal that they can make multiplex still, but they want to concentrate on getting the content first on their console, right? To make it appealing for the Destiny players, because Destiny, whether we like it or not, because I don't really like Destiny, it's still a big behemoth. It does well. Even Phil likes Destiny, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
Our boy
Favorite
Phil
game.
Spencer, the leader of Xbox, loves Destiny. Came out vocally and said it, on record many times. We know this. So obviously, Destiny's a big deal, right?
Mhm.
So this is the problem, and so now the other problem it creates, and I hate to be long-winded, but this is a lot of things that have to be explained. You know that Call of Duty was coming out every year. Microsoft's not going to do this. Microsoft wants to expand the portfolio, expand the genres, as we speak, right? So they're going to now use Activision as a source to create the genres that they have, new and improved, or revisit old IPs with the new and with the old mixed together. So more than likely, Call of Duty will not become a year in, year out venture where it will release a new game every year. It's not going to happen. So that also brings a threat, because if they're not getting that stream service and revenue every year like they were from the Call of Duty fan base, what's going to happen? Where are they going to get that revenue from? You understand?
Yeah.
Now they got to figure out a way to bring more revenue that the Call of Duty was bringing to them in those type of numbers from somewhere else, which the truth of the matter is, it's not going to be there, because Minecraft makes the most money, Call of Duty makes the most money, and GTA makes the most money, right?
Yep.
So these three, two of them belong straight to Microsoft, and the one in the middle, them motherfuckers are so big on themselves, they're never going to sell to nobody. They're too arrogant. Rockstar's not going to sell to Xbox, they're not going to sell to Sony. They're on their own, because they make so much money, they don't care. You see what I'm saying? It's gotten they make so much money to the point where they haven't even released a new fucking GTA and continue to feed the one that's existed since the 360, for Christ's sakes. It's been like, what, 10 years?
Yeah.
Huh?
2013, so 9 years.
Yeah, exactly. So imagine making all this revenue year in, year out, month after month, and not have to do no work since 2013. That's a beautiful thing. I would love to have something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the reality is that Sony is in a hard place in a stone. They know something's got to give, because even their movie division is failing, because that stronghold that they have with Spider-Man, even that's not working. Morbius tank, okay? Venom 2 tank, with rightfully so, they're horrible movies. Fucking Craven's gonna tank, because they're trying to keep making content, because as long as they make content in the Spider-Man world, they can still keep the rights to the movie. And that is what they use as their secret weapon.
Thank
Now,
you, Heba. Thank you.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Heba, where the hell was you at when I had to try to explain that to many people that did not understand that thinking Sony
Listen,
owns
I'm a phone call away, brother. You can call me anytime.
You know what? Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to have to use that number, because they do not understand how that works. They don't understand how that. Ray can tell you that, like, yo, I'm telling people, like, no, that's not hot. It's not what you. But go ahead. I'm
What
sorry.
you
Keep
think,
going.
right? Yeah,
Keep
a lot
going.
of people have that conception twisted. They actually think Sony owns the rights to the Spider-Man game. You understand?
But they don't. They just rent it, right?
No. It's just a mutual consent. Nobody knows the actual. Nobody knows the actual contract, because they never showed it publicly.
Yeah.
But it's a mutual agreement, Reaper, because the only way that Disney can use Spider-Man is by making Sony happy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So how is that gonna make Sony happy? By giving them an incentive, right?
Yeah.
Put 2 and 2 together. How are they making a Wolverine game if they don't own Wolverine?
Because they made Disney happy.
because they're keeping Disney happy.
Because they're keeping Disney.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's how it works. It's one hand washes the other, and that's why.
Exactly.
And that's why, Reaper, I've been telling people for so long, don't support the Sony Spider-Man IPs, because the more you support it, the longer you're prolonging the stranglehold they have with Spider-Man in general.
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
I don't watch none of their movies.
To Disney,
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
You
I
know what?
watch all the Sony. Check this out, Flip. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Flip?
No. I was just gonna say, Disney's playing the waiting game. Oh, that movie is going back to Disney.
Right.
They're playing the waiting game.
Right. Because if they
Sony
fail,
really, yeah. Sony don't even really own that movie like people think they do. They like, no, that shit is a license. They have to make a movie, baby. They slip up.
That's
and
why
that
they're
movie sales go
doing.
down. That thing goes right back to Disney.
Well, that's why they're going. That it'll revert right to Disney. That's the same scenario that's happening right now with He-Man. Right? He-Man was thought to be owned for many years by Mattel. Right? But
Okay, right.
Mattel, a while back, a couple years back, did a deal where Paramount owns the actual license. And then they did a deal where they leased it back out to Mattel, and that license deal ends this year. And if they don't revert, that's why you see a lot of He-Man stuff now again, like a lot of toys and statues and mega constructs and movies and cartoons. And now they're even doing a live action movie for Netflix, right? Which is great for He-Man fans like myself. But the reason why they're doing that is because they shot a show, profit coming in, Mattel, right? So that Paramount is convinced to continue doing deals and leasing it to them so that it don't revert back to them.
You mean Sony? I thought Sony had the right to own He-Man.
Well, at one point they had a right to the movie.
Okay, I got what you're saying now. Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about He-Man, the IP in general.
Yeah. Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when
That's
Sony
why
sold,
that's why the movie deal keeps flopping.
that's why it kept moving and moving. Sony got rid of it. Now Netflix picked up the rights and they're doing a real life movie on Netflix.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. That's why you're seeing so many He-Man cartoons also on Netflix, because the deal worked out in their favor and it's doing well. So that's why Mattel keeps saying, okay, green like this, green like this, green like that, because as long as they can show that they're bringing in profit with He-Man, especially in this year, since it's the last year, then that will convince Paramount, okay, we'll renew the lease and you can continue to make He-Man toys for the next 10 years. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's the same thing Sony's trying to do with Spider-Man. The difference is it's not working for them. You see? Because Venom did well, but Venom 2 didn't. Morbius tanked, right? And now the next one is Craven, which I'm pretty sure will tank also. And now they're starting to get the backlash. So now that's why they're trying to push so hard the Spider-Verse, the sequel, into the Spider-Verse with the animation, because that one did well for them. So that will be their next entry. If that does well, then that gives them more time, right? Then that'll make them get enough time to come out with Spider-Man 2, and they're going to cross their fingers that hopefully Spider-Man 2 will make them more money and do well. Because as long as they make money, they can keep that license as a stranglehold, captive, as a POW, a prisoner of war. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right.
And that is what people don't understand. That's why I said don't support the shit. Because if you don't, it'll revert back to Disney and it'll become multi-plat again. It will be in the hands of the real creators, which is Marvel. Not to say that that's a good thing in this day and age, but I'm just saying it's better than what Sony's doing, for sure, right?
Yeah.
Because Marvel's doing their hiccups too. They're doing their stupidities too. Shit happens. Every company does. We all go through ups and downs. It is what it is, right? But again, they know that big revenue chunk is going to be missing. And let's say Call of Duty comes out this year and then it doesn't come out for the next 2 years, they're going to lose a lot of revenue. That's why they're trying to push for that, let's get more games on PC. Let's get more games on PC. That's why they're doing this. Because now Jim Ryan knows the only way he can save his company is by doing other things that are unorthodox to their actual practices and behaviors that they were accustomed to. And they got to expand that window and start doing what Microsoft did. The biggest problem is that Microsoft been doing this for over 20 years. They got to this point by doing it for years. This didn't happen overnight. And that is the predicament that Sony's also facing. It's going to take them a long time because before they can establish themselves and get a foot on their floor, where it's enough that they can be in a comfortable position to make revenue and stay afloat, which it may not happen for them because it may be too late. It takes long to do this. Microsoft didn't do this overnight. And that's why I don't understand, but people keep acting in this conception as if it happened overnight. No.
Yeah.
This has been going on for years. This actually started since the Dreamcast when they were doing their online service with Sega.
Yeah.
This has been going for years.
A long time.
Right. And now that's why they're in the position they're in. That's why they're having the success they're having. And that's why they're getting and reaping the fruits of their labor because it's well deserved. They have been working to this point for years. As much as people want to hate on them, that's just the fact. I know the truth hurts. I know the facts hurt. I know it makes you want to get mad and fart in somebody's face. That doesn't matter. The truth is the truth, and it will set you free. You got to either accept it, get over it, or keep living miserably under the denial of, you don't know what you're talking about. You understand? It is what it is. But that's what's going on, Sega, man. And like we've said many times, all of us, even Flip, because Flip talks about this in the podcast with 100 all the time. It's Sony's days are numbered. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, man.
Especially if they keep on their tomfoolery that they keep doing, thinking they're slick, thinking that they can get over with shit. That is all they're doing. And they're playing victim because now the fence is they're on the other side of that fence, right? Now they know they gotta figure out something before they're in a position where they might have to go just simply make software, like Sega did, which would be beautiful because that's what they forced Sega to do. It was their fault. Yes, Sega made mistakes along the way, but Sony cemented it with the money and power they had back then and didn't give two fucks. And instead of helping Sega and respecting them by helping them and showing them that they love them and respect them, they told them, goodbye, fuck you, suck my dick, and they didn't care, right? So now it's beautiful that Microsoft can say goodbye, so long, suck my dick, we don't care about you. Now the foot is on the other floor.
Hey, G-Bot. Hey, G-Bot.
Yeah.
Hey, G-Bot. I said this last week. I said, see, you're over there going, cuckoo for Cocoa Pop, doing jumping jack for Jesus over that PlayStation and that damn controller. That controller blowing in that controller. I said, Sony over there trying to teach y'all how to suck a dick. Blowing in that controller. That's what they teaching y'all. Y'all don't even realize it. They're like,
doing it metaphorically with little messaging, right?
Yeah. I keep telling people, it's something is wrong about that goddamn touching another man's controller. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, hell yeah, shit.
Hell nah,
you ain't lying about that. Yo, I loved when Unlimited first got his PS5. He stopped doing that, I guess, because he got bored. But he was pointing out all this shit that was negative about it, even though he pointed out positive things too. And you gotta see his comment section. The motherfuckers were salty.
Yeah. Oh no. No. The reason why you don't see PS5 videos is because I don't have a reason to turn it on right now. You know, actually, the last video I made recently, that video got like 2,500 views.
Yeah, I saw it. That's what I said, bro.
And all I said was that I just don't have nothing to play on it. It's really that simple. I'm not going to play The Last of Us. I'm not buying God of War at $70 fucking.
Right.
And look, I'm a fan, man. I even said it. I enjoyed Spider-Man and God of War 3.
So did I. I did enjoy it. But I tell people, they're like, oh, why you hate it? No, I didn't. It's just not better than previous games that I played. And I know that you guys didn't play it because you're saying that this is the end-all be-all when there's other things that came before that cemented this game. This game is doing nothing new.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I never said I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every Spider-Man game because I bought every single one. I like Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same here, man. I like
Right.
Spider-Man. I just thought like Horizon Zero Dawn, horrible game.
Boring.
I hate it.
Boring.
God of War 2018, I thought that game sucked too. And
Right.
so I got nothing else to play because
Right.
look, I said as I showed in my video, I currently have over 500 games installed on my Xbox. And if I'm going
Yes.
to buy multi-plat, it's always going to be on Xbox because that's where I like to play, and I love the
Yes.
Xbox controller. It's way more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so all that's left to invest in my PlayStation are their own exclusive games or games that they get
Well,
there.
remember what I told you, brother. Remember what I told you when you first got it. Remember what I was telling you. I don't know if you remember what I told you. The games that you're going to feel that you are worth playing on and worth your time, right? On the console are going to be those little games that are like arcade stuff or that are high quality AAA indie stuff that
Yeah.
nobody really talks about, but that they put it there exclusively, especially the Japanese developers like Darius Burst, all the Darius games, right?
Right.
Or like Tokyo Ghoul, right? Or like Fist of the North Star, right?
Yeah,
Games
yeah.
that you will never see on Xbox because of the biased Japanese behavior and mentality, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're going to enjoy your PS5 period more for. That's what I told you. Because that's what I enjoy from it. Because unfortunately, I can't play games like Freedom Planet on my fucking play Xbox because it was
Right.
never brought out. Right?
Yeah,
They-
exactly.
They just had an awesome shooter with helicopters. I forgot what it was called. It used to cost like $50. It was on sale for $4. Guess what Ebot did?
Yeah, you
Ebot bought
bought
it for $4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know I can't get it on Xbox because it was a Japanese developed and published game that they're not going to put on Xbox.
Right. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
Gauntlet,
exactly.
like Shadows of the Beast. Like the list goes on and on. So Hidden Dragon. You know what I mean? The Last Tinker. All these games that I enjoy that should be multi-plat, period,
Yeah.
on every console.
Yeah.
But they're stuck there because motherfuckers chose to put it there first. They didn't sell and they couldn't bring it out anywhere else. Like Shenmue 3. The shit didn't sell. It was complete dog shit. Nobody supported it. And I bought it for $3.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
It is what it is, bro.
Yeah,
it is
man.
what that's where you're going to find your enjoyment on your PS5.
Gallon of milk
Right.
costs more than $3.
Because I even have the Uncharted collection because that game was super cheap and I picked it up. And again, Uncharted is like every other PlayStation. It feels
It
the
ain't like
same.
Tomb Raider. It ain't like Tomb Raider.
No, but it
Yeah,
is.
it's not.
It feels like every other PlayStation game. Basically, I don't get the hype. That's my biggest issue with these PlayStation games. There's nothing special about them in my opinion.
Right.
Where
Right.
the best PlayStation game I played was and bought was a 360 not 360 game, a PS3 game, God of War 3 remastered. I think
Right.
that game is absolutely fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, it is a fantastic game. Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean, like the game. This is how the God of War 3 starts. It throws some enemies at you. Says push square for light attack, push triangle for heavy attack. You figure the rest out in like 10, not even 10 minutes. 5 minutes later, you're in a boss fight with this Pegasus looking thing, and then halfway through the boss fight, it turns you upside down. And the controls are like inverted. Very creative stuff. No
Yeah.
Sony game does. Every other Sony game is these long-winded cutscenes.
Slow paced, walking, climbing.
Dialogue that's like from your local theater actor.
That dialogue heavy. Absolutely.
Yeah, gameplay that all feels the same. These games look the same. Color palettes are virtually the same and everything. And then so I can't finish these games because they're so damn boring. Again, with the exception of Spider-Man and God of War 3, because Spider-Man it actually starts you off fighting Rhino, right? And so you start out with a boss fight, and I like that. And the controls are pretty simple enough to pick up and understand. So that was cool. And although I hate Miles Morales, I think he's terrible. He's supposed to be like this 17-year-old Brooklyn kid, but he sounds like an 11-year-old crybaby.
Right. I know exactly what you mean.
The
Yeah.
most important part for a game, gameplay aspect for me works. So I give Spider-Man a pass. I think it's like a 7 out of 10 if I were to rate a game, right? I liked it. God of War, I give that shit like a 9.5.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man's a good game, but they didn't do nothing new. Everything you played on that Spider-Man, you experienced on Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, for example.
Yo, he bought. It's literally the 2014 Spider-Man game with better graphics.
Yes,
I
yes, exactly.
Yeah, the way you
Mhm.
do combos is virtually the same. The swinging
Yeah.
that was just brilliantly ripped off from
It
that
just
Beanox
it holds
game.
your hand. It holds your hand. The swing does everything
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, and oh, speaking of which, and let me say this stuff like this is why I'm excited for the Activision deal because Beanox get studios like Beanox and High Moon and
That's
Raven
Yeah,
right.
Software.
yeah,
They
That's
they have
right.
they have an
That's right.
excellent history of games. I don't think people realize how good they used to be. Like Raven Software made my favorite superhero games,
Oh yeah.
X-Men Legends 1 and 2, in the first
Remember Dark
multi
Watch that High Moon did?
yeah. Dark
Yeah,
The
Watch. Yeah,
first person shooter
yeah.
cowboy vampire game?
yeah. I
I was
have
getting
it.
to that. Yeah, them Activision studios that were turned into COD support teams have an
Yes.
excellent history. So
Sledgehammer, Sledgehammer, the ones that were doing I think wasn't it Dead Space at one point?
who?
One of the developers that Activision acquired and turned into a Call of Duty team was the
Oh
people
yeah, yeah, yeah.
who
You're
did Dead
right.
Space,
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're
right?
right.
Wasn't it
You're right.
Sledgehammer?
Yeah, I think so. I think
That's
so.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sorry, Bobby. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, my point is that so when I saw that report, Phil said that no, we're gonna let devs make different games. I was all in because I don't care. I'm not a COD fan. I'm not a Call of Duty fan in
That's
general.
how it should be.
I own zero Call of Duty games. If I'm gonna be honest with you, my
Right, right.
excitement is that Beanox is going to make an excellent action game. My
Yeah,
excitement is that High Moon's going to make an even better first person game than Call of Duty and stuff like that, or whatever
right.
freedom they're allowed to have. That's what
But
I'm.
right. It's just freedom to do other things.
Yeah. Because Activision is honestly my least favorite major publisher. I love
Yeah.
Ubisoft. I even like EA more than Activision, if I'm to be honest with you, because
Okay.
when I looked through my collection, I'm not the biggest Crash fan, even though I did enjoy that one they released. They did the Spyro remaster. It was all right. But other than that, you know what made me not like Activision is when they turned their teams into Call of Duty support teams, and once they reverse that, I'm going to be extremely happy.
Right.
Because it's like EA. What I like about EA is not Madden. It's not the sports games. It's shit like Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, like the
It's
Jedi
shit like
Fallen Order
it's shit
team.
like
Right.
Dead Space. It's shit like Mass Effect. That's what I like from EA. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Dead Space,
Yeah, yeah,
Jet.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the ones that really make. It's not their big heavy hitters
Is
that
there
push
other
things
creative
out.
houses that do
Yeah,
different things that are awesome?
yeah,
Right. Right.
and even with Xbox, I'm most excited for shit like Starfield, The Outer Worlds 2, Fable, and Avowed more than I am, like Halo and Gears 6 and all that stuff. Not saying I don't
Right.
like Halo or Gears, but just for me personally,
You're
what I
just more
enjoy.
excited because you're already a fan of what they've done and created through the years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then man, Obsidian. I'm telling you, Obsidian is about to get the recognition they deserve because they made a lot of great fucking RPGs. I mean, from Alpha Protocol to Knights of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Republic 2
Yeah.
to South Park, The Stick of Truth. I mean, people sleeping hard on Obsidian, but when Avowed comes out, I promise you, I'm gonna be the first one to say
No.
finally they get the credit they deserve.
Yeah. High Moon Studios did do the Transformers 4 for Cybertron games, which
Yeah,
were
Yeah,
amazing,
thank you, Smitty.
fantastic.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Smitty. And those games are fucking great. Those are
Mhm. Mhm.
those and Transformer Devastation are the best Transformer games out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what's the best part about what you just said? Also, Unlimited, that all those games and teams that you mentioned, most of the people out here talking now don't even realize or know that they did those other games.
Yeah.
You understand? They don't even know. They don't realize that they did other games and that the games that were out that they did were those games that were from them, from like High Moon Studios, for example, or from like Sledgehammer. Like I said, they don't even realize that. And that's what makes it even more comical because they're talking as if they are fans and don't even know their history either. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah,
is horrible.
I mean, a lot of them don't know their history at all.
Yeah, yeah,
Not even close.
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but I don't know, man, because it's clear that some of them just started gaming in like 2010 or something.
Yeah.
And Deploy 619 said Avowed's going to be incredible under Unreal 5, and yeah, absolutely, man. Look, that's of every game that Microsoft has shown so far, that's my number one game is Avowed more than everything. So that puts into perspective how excited I am for that game.
Right.
It's even over Fable, and I freaking love Fable.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Fable is too. What they're gonna do with Fable.
Yeah. People. We haven't. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten much info, but they said an info about the influence that they've been using, and I like where they're going with Fable, man. Looks like they're trying to capture the essence of Fable, but make it modern day so it doesn't feel dated, and I'm all for it. I'm all for it, man, because Fable's a silly game at its heart. Fable's a silly game.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's Godspeed Flash.
Like that, right? He looks awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I think that's called Godspeed Flash.
Yeah, it's the Godspeed Flash. And motherfucker look badass.
That's cool as hell, man.
He looks legit. Yeah, man. I'm waiting on Bane. Hopefully, I'll get him. Yo.
Hey, Heba. I got. Yes, sometimes I keep forgetting that Hebot is not a young boy. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Like, why I keep forgetting that? Because I think Hebot got me by a couple of years. I'm near 50. I got a couple more years before I hit 50.
I'm 47. I'm 47. I'm 47.
No, he might know a lot of stuff. Who said that? I believe it was I can't. Who said that? Somebody else was saying that. Like, yo, you and he. Gubby saying stuff.
Oh yeah. That was that he said Fireballs. You and me should do a podcast. I said for sure. Yeah.
That was vodka.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, vodka. I was like, because I keep forgetting that. Like, yo, he's saying some stuff that be spreading that, be telling people I work for Microsoft. People out there, I don't work for Microsoft. Listen here. I'm a shit
just pay attention, right.
I'm other than me, just shit talking. I find it funny how people call the Xbox a shooter box, and all of a sudden, Microsoft got like the best shooters. All of a sudden, they're gonna be owning the best shooters now. I think Microsoft embraced that.
They're the shooter box, but they're the shooter box, but they got the most diversity. I don't understand how that works.
Right.
That's the thing I didn't get. Like, what? Microsoft said,
we got
shooter box.
Yeah, we got RTSs, racers, RPGs, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, heavy action narrative games, online only, procedurally generated games.
Yeah.
Pay-as-you-go game. We got all types of shit. So, I mean, I don't understand how that the shooter box, but okay.
Hey, you know what? This is the funny thing is, I mean, even though Microsoft has some of the games day one, like when the OG Xbox had the RPG game, blah blah blah, but Microsoft embraced it and said, okay, look at it. We got damn near half the best shooters out there right now on the Xbox.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sony had Killzone, Resistance.
Yep.
Uncharted.
Resistance was my favorite game.
Huh?
Resistance was my favorite game on it. It's the only game I played and beat all three of them.
Right. I mean, aren't they shooters as well? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo's a racer. We got one. They don't even have their own personal fighter. What else? They don't have no RTSs. They don't really have no JRPGs. I mean, third-person shooters, but not really. But they have third-person action platformers.
Hold on. They don't have no JRPG. A Japanese company that don't have that.
Isn't that funny?
What?
Yeah, because people think that Final Fantasy is theirs.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all remember where they were saying Final Fantasy started on PlayStation. I'm like,
no, it didn't.
That motherfucker stole that deal from Nintendo so quick. back in the day with that money when they came out, it's not even funny.
Hey, Flip.
It's not even funny. That's what they did. They stole the deal with from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flip.
Go ahead. I'm
Flip,
listening.
Flip should be there.
Hey, you there, Flip?
Yeah, I'm
Probably
here. I'm
melting.
here. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all
He's
hear me?
probably he's probably melting like me.
Hey, man.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
melting.
here. I'm here. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, probably. You're cutting off, but we can hear you. Yeah, you're right. Other than Killzone is super dead.
Yeah, Flip. Rest in peace to the godmother, man, of Star Trek, Aurora, man.
Oh yeah. A woman that had a big impact in TV cinema and TV shows.
Yeah.
Cinematically,
Oh. You talking about my
all
aunt?
African women,
Yeah.
women.
Aurora.
Oh yeah. Aurora.
Yeah, go get the car. Go get the credit card. Yeah, you're right. It's on that bed. You're right, yo. That's my aunt, yo. That's my aunt. That's my aunt. I consider that my aunt. I was doing that on Twitter and I was doing that on Twitter and stuff, and on Twitter, TikTok and stuff. I was saying, like, yo, man, that's my aunt, man. I miss my aunt. They was laughing at me and stuff. But I'm like, no, but that is my aunt. She did a lot, yo. That woman did a lot. She came up with her own character. She came up with
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even
Ooh.
Hold up.
Still there, Flip? He was botting, brother.
It's just connection probably where he is.
Yeah, he'll get it together.
Hey guys,
did y'all hear that? They tried to say real quick because
no, I just had everything on mute, y'all.
Hey, did you hear real quick that they said Phil Spencer said God of War was his most anticipated game?
Yeah.
it's because he put a tweet out saying that he's looking forward to playing it this year. He didn't say it was sensitive.
That is second.
They just turn it all. They just turn it into something.
Yeah, exactly, Tuck. They turn nothing into something, man.
But that's just him being him. Like he just tries to be a professional with everybody in the industry. I mean, he's friends with Cory Bogart and all the developers over there at Santa Monica. You know what I mean? That's just like when Cory Bogart said and roasted that dude that was making fun of Xbox. He roasted his ass. He said, "Man, I can't wait to play Starfield. That's my most anticipated game." That's what Cory Bogart said. He did say that.
Yeah.
That was his most anticipated game.
And you're right. They always try to turn something into nothing. You knew they were going to do something stupid. They got to think of something to do, right, fellas?
Yeah.
You can't congratulate nobody.
And I mean, like, okay, if he did say that, who gives a rat's ass?
Yeah, but he didn't say it like that. He just said,
Yeah, he didn't even come close to saying like that. It's like saying, "Hey man, what'd you have for dinner?" "Hey, I had some KFC. It was pretty good." And somebody say, "Oh, KFC is his favorite food." Like, no, I didn't say that. I just said it was good. I enjoyed it. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just shows the desperate situation and nature of a lot of actual PlayStation fan bases.
Yeah, man, they're desperate. Oh my god.
And it's in their nature. It's just how to act foolish like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw somebody made a video. Somebody I follow on YouTube because I'm not on Twitter anymore. But
hey guys, I actually gotta go. Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, brother.
Yeah. Hey. So somebody I follow on YouTube, he made a video from somebody on Twitter saying some shit like Phil Spencer said, and Phil Spencer, by the way, never said this. This was actually said in a courtroom, if I'm not mistaken, by Microsoft exec, that there's nothing unique about Activision, and he said that means Phil Spencer says Call of Duty is trash, and it's like, dog, he did not even say that, and it's just weird how people hear what they want to hear these days, man.
Yeah.
Well, how they skew it around. Like they act like people don't know how to read or.
Don't have
well, it's like okay. I'll give you a perfect example. I've been going back and forth a lot for like a while this afternoon with this dude that calls himself Bushido. I don't know if you've probably seen him before,
Yeah, probably.
right?
What happened?
Because he's trying to say that BBS, right, was a shit movie, that only Gal Gadot was the best part of the movie, right? Hello, Mom. And I told him that those plot points that he said that he didn't like that were missing were all included. Go ahead, Mom. You can go. No, go ahead. Kid, I gotta. The director's DVD, and because of running time, they didn't allow.
Oh, you're freezing, Hebot. I guess he froze, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ponies got him, man.
Yeah.
Here he goes. I think when he goes in his building like that, when he goes in his building, that happens.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but the hardest thing to realize that people, man, you just got about what people say and everything and all that stuff. I mean, they just turned something into nothing for no reason at all. And all the Phil Spencer said that he just wanted to play the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a gamer. So, that's how I see it. He's a gamer. So,
Well,
then
you
you got these people saying something this, like this one guy at work that we work with at the job. He just said the stupidest thing. He said, well, he felt like, since Microsoft, is going to go ahead and get Activision, well, they might put it on their on the PlayStation Game Pass. I like, dude, I said Xbox did not spend that much money so they can put it on your damn on a PlayStation Game Pass.
Right.
And I said that's so stupid. And I call us and said I call them on it too. I said that's the most stupidest, idiotic suggestion that you can ever make. Because if that went to Sony, y'all would not say a word. Y'all be saying straight up. Oh, it's over for Xbox. It's all over for Xbox. Man, please. The only thing that to me, when they get Activision, all they're gonna do is make Call of Duty better.
Well, I mean, it most likely won't be coming out every year, so that means more development time, which is always a good thing.
Right, always a good deal. I mean, they already got the former. Ain't no sense you coming out with that game every doggone year. Come out with it every other year.
Right.
I mean, because the thing about it is, let's look like this. They already got the formula with that with the Warzone. Man, they can make the Warzone a whole lot better. They can do a whole lot of things to make that game a whole lot better. The biggest thing with me is that and I like Call of Duty, but my biggest thing, I wanted them not to make. I like to see them not come out with the game
Right deploy
every year. I would just like to see them make download content, new maps, bring out a whole new map, bring out a whole lot of maps.
Yeah.
In a 2-year span. Then people enjoy the game. I mean, if people got to spend money for the maps, so be it. I mean, I don't mind spending money on maps.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that.
Well, listen.
They gotta make their money back some kind of way. That's why we're talking about microtransactions and everything.
Yeah.
I don't mind microtransactions. That's all up on the developers. They got to do something to make that money back in return. That's what they're going to do. I never ever had a problem with microtransactions. The only time when I had a problem with microtransactions was that one year when I bought that Star Wars game that was online, and I bought a character, and I could not use that character until I got in a certain time zone. I'm like, okay, I bought Luke Skywalker. I should be able to use him anytime when I want to. And below and whole, EA took a lot of heat for that too. Took a lot of heat for that because they know they was wrong. I mean, ain't no way in the world I'm going to be able to spend money on a character, and I can't use that character anytime when I want to.
Right.
Come on, y'all. I mean, that's what I said. Microtransactions, I don't got no problem with microtransactions. If I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it. If I'm not, I'm going to grind and do it.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty. You gotta grind. Either you can grind or you gotta buy the packs and let that be that.
Yeah.
Now, there's a couple of packs that I bought on the first Call of Duty. I think that was Modern Warfare when they started doing this grinding thing. I didn't mind grinding. So because I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. But there was some day when I just said like heck with it, I had the money and I just went on and just bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Said heck with it, but people gonna bicker and bitch about microtransactions. Well, you gotta turn around and say, like, dude, how you think these developers gonna make their money? Come on, y'all. I mean,
well, hey, man. Well, guess what, guys? On that note, it was a great podcast, man. We're gonna end the podcast. And thank you, Unlimited, for coming and joining us again, man, on the podcast, brother. Highly appreciate it. Thanks to Hebot and our brother Flip Money, Flip Money, man, joining us, man. It was great to have him in here. He's always welcome here on the Alpha Podcast, man. And our brother T Reaper, he had to go. So yeah, guys, we're gonna do our shout outs, man. It was a good podcast today. You guys got a podcast tomorrow, right? With E-Rock, right? I think it says. Is there a podcast tomorrow about DC or?
Oh yeah. Me and E-Rock going to talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
I hope y'all bring in. And there's only one thing I really hope y'all bring in is the cancellation of the Batgirl.
Yep. We're going to talk about
that. Is
I'll be listening.
Malarkey I've ever heard of, man.
What's up, Vaca? You always miss everything, boy. What's up, man? Hey, but yeah, let's do our sign off, brothers, because I know you guys got other stuff to do today. I got to go out and do some yard work, cut the grass. You know what I'm saying? Got some things I got to do. But yeah, man, let's do our sign outs, brothers. But first up, we're gonna do DJ Tuckmaster, man. Great show today, brother. You was on fire today, man. Good speaking points and everything, man. So tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy DJ Tuckmaster. The original Pony Killer. I can't stand Sony. Sony can't stand me. And, that's all I got to say about that. But you can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on the Xbox Lions Den. I was looking to do something this week, but I got it already all out of this early part of this week.
Thank you.
And that's really basically about it, y'all. That's all I got to really say. And ultimately, you did a good job today, man. You used to be a lot of things that I really just wanted to speak on, but you already beat me to it. So I said, okay. I said, just leave it alone. So, unlimited. So, but we always tell the truth on these subjects, and that's it. And that's basically about it, y'all. So, until next time, I'll see y'all later.
All right, Tuck. Thanks, brother, man. Really appreciate it, man. That's good closing out there. My brother, Unlimited Production. You can always catch him on the Unlimited Truth when he does his podcast. I'll be joining Unlimited for probably another couple weeks, man. I still got a couple weeks before I go back to my regular schedule. So when he does the podcast, I will be there, man. You know what I mean? He does great, unboxing videos, showing his game collection, and bringing you that hot fire, man, about that gaming news and exposing the frauds out there, man, out here in the gaming streets. Our brother Unlimited, man, tell the people where they can find you.
Yeah, that's right, man. You can find me on my channel, Unlimited Production, like my brother Sega Man said. Might try to do something this week. Depends on how it looking. Great show as always, man. It's always great to hang out.
Thanks, brother. Thank you.
And I didn't mean to steal Tuck's thunder, but Tuck's been on fire for a minute. Man.
Yeah, he's going in, man.
Yeah. On my shows, man, Tuck be going off.
Going in.
Yeah, Tuck me on it.
Hey, Unlimited, I gotta ask you a question. What do you think about? I mean, what time is you and Ebro gonna be doing your show tomorrow?
E-Rock will let me know. Cause I you know, cause I told him to just hit me up whenever he does it. So he'll let me know.
Later, Fireball. All right, guys, you know how I do it at the end, man. I'll give a big shout out to our chat that always join us on the Alpha Exile podcast is in the Unlimited Truth. And we got next with our brother Hebot in the Lion's Den when my brother Tuckmaster does his podcast. We had a lot in here today, man. So let's give a big shout out, man, to Rain G4. Our brother was in here. Peltrex, Flip the Script, Flip Money, which came and joined us. Poseidon Ados, it's always good to see you in here, brother. He always gives us really good support, man. Very good brother out there, man. Salute to my brother Poseidon, man. He was in here. We also had Jay was in here. Thank you, Jay, for coming. Please come back. And then we had TJ Gaming, our other brother that actually did a podcast with us. Thanks for coming in, man, and chopping up game with us, man. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Dia 4568. He was in here. If I said your name right, brother, I'm sorry if I crucified that. Our brother Craig Simmons Gaming TV. Go check him out, man. He be making some good food on the grill. He be talking about games, man. You know what I mean? Big shouts out to him. And shouts out to Lewis Frag. What's up, brother? Always great supporters on here of our channels, man. Very great supporters on here and fans of what we do on here. Big shouts out to you guys, man. Big shouts out to Channel.
Yeah, you did.
You know, Channel was on here. Our brother Smitty Smith. Salute to Smitty Smith, man. He always contributes to our podcasts. Everything he gives us games to give away. We really appreciate you, Smitty Smith, man. Very good brother, man. So glad to always have you come on and chop game up with us, man. Our brother Other Zinc, which is part of our podcast, man, on the Alpha and the Exile podcast. He'll come on the Unlimited Truth, I believe, sometimes. And hopefully we can get him on We Got Next, you know what I mean, what he bought when he's not out there grinding, you know, working, you know what I'm saying? He'd be putting in his grind, man. He'd be out there working, dude. So big shouts out to our brother Other Zinc. And big shouts out to Fireboss. Hope to see you on sometime soon, man. You know what I mean? Try to come on and, you know, chop up game with us sometime, man. It'd be nice to have you on here, man, with us doing a podcast sometimes, brother. Retro Fusion, he slid through here, man. OJ90, what's up, dude? Always come back and chop up game with us, man. Mr. Kima, man, we had a lot in here. And Good Box. A big salute out to Good Box, man. He be supporting E-Rock and the brothers out there, man, with the stuff that we do. Big shouts out to him, man, to Good Box, man, supporting us, man, with our podcasts, man. Much respect, much love out there to all y'all, man. And Vaca, thank you for dropping by, brother. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, me and Unlimited, we're gonna get out of here, man. Tuck already dropped, man. But we'll see y'all again, man. All right. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die, we multiply. And remember, guys, we're eating good over here. A lot of people using that right now in their videos, man, because it's the goddamn truth. Peace.
Peace.